everyone, Amy Bowser-Tennant here, the Genealogy Reporter, and it is Genealogy Thoughts Thursday. I want to talk today about a new initiative. I just read about this last week from FamilySearch. The initiative is called Reclaiming Our African Roots. Lots of sponsors are helping with this initiative, and they are hoping to gather 25 million records that deal with African Americans and free people of color to make those records searchable online. So a big project needs lots of people like you and me to help them out. So I wanted to talk to you about that. Now, you can learn more about it and register for the project or the initiative online. I'm going to put a link in the description of this video below, so you can click there. There are two ways that you can help with this project. Number one, you can be a leader. Number two, you can be a volunteer. So let me tell you a little bit about being a leader. The leader is going to be the person who organizes project efforts. They're going to do the delegation. They're going to plan the events or an event. They're going to define goals, set expectations. They're kind of the influencer, or as FamilySearch put it, the cheerleader behind a certain project. So I was thinking that if you were to lead a project, this would be a wonderful type of thing for possibly an Eagle Scout project for Boy Scouts, maybe a Girl Scout project, possibly even a county level or city level historical society project, something that your group of administrators or trustees or board could participate in for your community or area. It doesn't really specify if the leader has to be one individual. I think it does, but maybe that one individual could work with a committee if it was a group effort. Now, the volunteer side of things, there are several ways that people can volunteer for a project within this initiative. They can index historical records, review indexed information, clean up tombstones, photograph and transcribe tombstones, and that's through Billion Graves, Find a Grave, and other websites like that. Research unmarked graves, and then this one was really neat. Create social media posts. Use your creativity to tell the story of a specific project and the impact it has made. I love that. I love the fact that part of the volunteering effort is sharing it with others through social media and other means. Further, I was thinking this would be a really neat way to write an article about a project that you're doing and then have that published in the county or state historical society newsletter or the genealogical society newsletter or even in the local newspaper. They love stuff like that. They're anxious to hear more about that. Now, I went ahead today and I registered and I got an email, and it said if you want to access your opportunities to volunteer, click here. So I clicked on the appropriate place and was taken to FamilySearch. I needed to log in, so you do need a FamilySearch account. I don't know what happened. I don't know if my internet connection wasn't really good or what was really going on. I found numerous projects listed, but that were unavailable to participate in. So it looked like maybe they had actually already been accomplished, or maybe they hadn't been started. Possibly there may have needed to be a leader for the project before a person can volunteer. I didn't understand that clearly. I'll have to get with FamilySearch and ask them the details on that. But further, even if you aren't able to participate in these specific indexing opportunities, there are indexing opportunities of all kinds on FamilySearch.org. So if you were to go to www.familysearch.org and sign in, you're going to see across the top where it says indexing. And if you click there, you are able to index from your home computer, from the browser. Now, when you index a record, Let me just tell you how valuable that is. You're looking at these digital images of records that no one else can get unless they go to Salt Lake or fly to Timbuktu and hope they have microfilm. And so you're looking at these images and you're extracting the data that you see and putting it into kind of like a spreadsheet form and then sending it back to FamilySearch, where then they do their little magic and the records become searchable online, indexed. This is just so great. That's how we're able to put in a name of an ancestor, a place and a date, and a list of records pops up at FamilySearch. That's how it's done. People like you and me volunteering their time and expertise in indexing records. So maybe you might want to give that a try. There are numerous opportunities, genealogy opportunities and service projects and all sorts of things that you can participate in. You can even Google genealogy service projects. Billion Graves has a project where you can go in and pick a cemetery where that is close to you that is in need of photographs. You can use your app on your phone to photograph the images, which includes the GPS coordinates, and upload them, and voila, they're there for anyone to see and to use. So there's loads of ways that we can be of service in the genealogy community. How about you? What are you doing to serve in the genealogy community? Have you not really found a project that quite fits you? Let me give you one more idea. Facebook. On Facebook, there are umpteen many genealogy Facebook groups. Are you a member of them? Maybe your local county or even state, maybe even a region. Because what happens is there are thousands of people putting out their queries, their desperate attempts to overcome their brick walls in their genealogy on Facebook. You might be the person with the answer that helps them. I have been fortunate enough to put my queries on Facebook pages and have people answer them that I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that someone recognized my ancestral couple and had the answers I needed. And so in that way, you can be of service simply by trolling Facebook. Just another reason to be on social media all day long, right? I'm kidding. Anyway, there are numerous ways to serve. I hope that you are doing something, at least on a fairly regular basis, that helps the community, serves. It brings a good feeling to your heart as well. Thanks for joining me here on Genealogy Thoughts Thursday. Don't forget, please subscribe. We need you. We appreciate you. We love our community. Also, join us here again for Family Story Fridays and Genealogy Tip Tuesdays. I look forward to seeing you then. Thanks. Bye-bye.